Authority Board of Commissioners meeting, 5:30 p.m., Wednesday, March 6, 2019, City Hall Complex. I call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Clerk, I'm going to put amendment. I'll do it myself. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That you're having problems with your voice. Okay. Call to the public. Anybody call to the public? No? Okay. Item number 4, housing resolutions. Consideration and possible action of housing resolution 2019-03-01.
So move.
Second.
Discussion?
Mayor, yes.
Just go ahead.
Mayor,
Councilman.
I'm going to have to abstain from voting on this because you can't give me an audit like this with the agenda. I need to get something like this at least 30 days before with the packet. You know, I'm barely getting through the City of Nogales audit, and then there's your audit, and I just couldn't get through it, and I don't want to vote on something because there wasn't enough time. I didn't get the package. It came in the emails when the agenda was sent out. That's just not enough time to me do due diligence. This brings up the other that I'll bring up under future agenda items. I said sometimes, Mayor, we just don't give it enough time to this housing authority, and we probably need to look for another solution here and getting the people over there, the tenants involved as commissioners, the two more, and let them do it because it's just not enough time, and I don't want to vote on something that I just didn't have time to do.
Well, I haven't read it myself. I don't even have it myself.
Well, it's hard to do that at the last time like this. Francisco, you just can't give it to us. That's a detailed report, and I can't do it when you give me the agenda. I just have some other obligation. But I do agree that maybe we need to look, that we've been bringing this issue up about getting the commissioners to become part of the housing authority there, to relieve of this, and let them work on these things there and have more of a say on what's going on over there.
Mr. Mayor, I agree with Councilman Barona, because sometimes it's hard for the housing authority to prepare a whole packet like this for the mayor and council. You know, I don't know if they got this packet like in January. And sometimes the housing authority needs to hold a couple of meetings during the month, and it's hard for the mayor and council to set aside a date for just the housing authority. So I agree with that.
Especially 30 minutes.
Which is even a more valid point there, Mayor.
So what direction do you want to take this, Councilman Barona?
Well,
do you want to,
Mayor,
I
table
don't
know
or
if this needs to be approved for some purposes or something. I don't know. I don't want to stifle.
Francisco, could you?
Yes, Mayor, Councilman Barona. There is no rush in approving this audit right now. We can do it on the next month meeting.
The next meeting?
Yes.
If we have one before the April one, can we do it, or can we wait till April the 3rd?
Actually, Mr. Mayor, actually HUD doesn't give you a date, you know, a time limit for presentation of the audit. They can have it like in April, May, whenever the housing authority provides it.
So then that's even better. Maybe we can work on that. And,
okay.
and
give us
we can set up.
Yes.
A date. I don't know, in April or May.
That would be
yes. That would be better.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll be tabled. We'll table this motion. Second. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Okay, number 2, consideration possible action on housing resolution 2019-03-02. Resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the Housing Authority of the City of Nogales approving and adopting the Nogales Housing Authority operation budget for fiscal 2020. Discussion on this?
Well, Mr. Mayor, I'm still in the same position. You know, as we're working on the budget, I just don't want to approve things and don't have any dialogue on it, not be prepared for it, or getting back to the other points that several council people eloquently made. But Mayor, to be truthful with you, I'm not prepared to deal with this item.
Well, let's do the same thing on this one. Let's table it.
Motion to take, oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Mayor, on this one item, HUD does require the housing authority to turn in the budget as soon as possible, because they can operate without a budget.
Okay, so what's the time limit on this, Francisco? Do we need to put a meeting up, or can we do it in April?
We can do it in April.
Can we do it on April, the first Wednesday? Okay, let's do it on April. We'll do both of them, and let's prepare for these, Francisco.
You
Okay?
have to have it, just a second.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, the budget year starts on April 1st, right? Yeah,
So we'd have to have it approved before April 1st, I think is what.
Otherwise, it'd be operating
without a budget, without an approved budget, yes.
So maybe we're gonna have to set up a meeting before.
Just this
in
one
March.
item, Mayor.
Yeah.
No, just for one
Just for
item,
the
3
budget.
o'clock meeting,
Yeah,
and we
That
can
way-
have time to study.
That way everybody can have
let's
time to
prepare
look
for
at
that then. Letty, could you prepare that for us?
Francisco, are you prepared right now to do a PowerPoint presentation on the budget?
Not a PowerPoint.
Okay, well, that's what, he needs to be prepared to do a PowerPoint so we can go through this. Dr. Felix, help Francisco to do the budget presentation and everything, would you please? Motion to table this meeting by the end of March.
Okay. On item 2, you mean?
Item, yes, item 2.
Okay. And
Second.
second. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? As Letty, could you set a date for us on this? Or is there something, members of the council, do you have a date for it that you would like before the April meeting? It doesn't matter if Letty sets it up for us?
Let Letty set it up, she's gonna
Okay.
put a call in, a 3 o'clock meeting would be good.
Wednesday,
El 20.
en secreto. Wednesday, yo creo que el 27 no estoy aquí yo. No, okay. Okay, we'll work on it on the last week of March.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll just figure that out. Okay,
Yes, Mayor, because just on the 20th, I've got a important little league meeting up in service.
yeah, and I think I have something on the 27th too.
We're going on the
And-
28th,
Anyway, but the 20th.
Philadelphia.
You're right. Yeah, on Friday,
That's Thursday.
well, the 29th, I'll be out, Letty, that's the only, and Robert will be out.
Then
But
the
that's it, but we can go.
28 and 29, I think.
I think you're leaving the 28th, I can't because I have a planning and zoning.
Oh, okay,
commission,
yeah, I'm
so
leaving on the
28th.
28th.
So, but when we get back, the 18th through the 22nd, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is fine.
Except somebody said about 20th.
That's, except the 20th.
The 20th.
So,
But if we have the meeting at 2, 3 o'clock, can you attend?
Last time we had it at 3 and we're here at 4.
No, but it's only gonna, well, okay, all right.
Yeah,
You're better. That's
I
good.
gotta be in service to physical
Okay.
for that meeting.
We don't
'cause
wanna
it's-
get you.
well, maybe
It's all the
the
district,
the
tournaments
21st,
and all that.
which is a Thursday, it would be.
Even
Any day
if-
but the
Okay.
20th.
Just work on.
Let's
work-
do this, let you work on several days, and then from here to then, we'll talk to the members of the council, see what we can come up with, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Letty.
Again, that's why we need to have the housing authority have their own board, because it's so difficult just to get all the council together.
Yeah.
even though 10
Well, if
o'clock.
we could get everything prepared for the day of the council meeting, then there would be a problem.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. If we get the information ahead of time, that's all we're
Yeah,
asking.
there wouldn't be a problem, because we could take care of these two items.
Which is the same thing we're asking from the city anyway.
Yeah. Okay, future agenda items?
Mayor, the only thing I would like to request, and I've had this pending for the last 15 to 18 months, is I would like for the council to take up the position, and Dr. Fredis, you're gonna have to help on this, because you helped originally when HUD was down here from Phoenix, that we turn over the authority of the commissioners to selected members of the housing authority. Let's look at the parameters, and then we can decide as a council what we want to do. I'd just like to see it on the agenda within, 60 days or so from that.
The best way to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, go ahead, Councilman.
Mr. Mayor, I think that in the previous meeting or the meeting before that, I had requested maybe the usage and the fees for the gym, for the onset.
Okay.
We could address that as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we still have the, matter of fact, do we still have the equipment in there, the weight equipment, everything is still there?
Yes,
This
there,
is-
but there are some, but they're movies.
But it's still open for,
Yes, it is.
yeah, they could use it, yeah. And anybody could use it.
Yes, but Mr. Mayor, that's another concern that we've addressed before with the previous directive, that we asked that all the machines be fixed properly, and it still hasn't been done.
Yep.
But this happened before Mr. Padilla was the director there. The previous director, we told him that needs to be fixed, along with Mr. Councilman, Commissioner Henesian brought up the deal of the computers to educate that. I think you have something there with the library now and that. But that equipment should be working, and it's not, and they also need a better enhanced security system in the gym, in the weight room and everything, before things start walking out again.
Maybe you should work on something like that so you can come and present to us for the next meeting, that some type of direction, how you plan to do, work on some of these issues, especially like Councilman Rojas says about the scheduling and the fees and everything for the basketball and usage of that, and also on for the
Mr.
weight
Mayor?
machines and everything.
And Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
also, I don't know if there were funds for the machines. I don't know if we lost that money or if that money is still available, because we did discuss buying new equipment for the gym, but it wasn't brought back to us.
Yes, Mayor Councilman Rojas, yeah, I have seen some quotes for the equipment, but I need to check our books to see if the money is still available there.
Francisco, is the money still available?
That's what I need to find out.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead,
Councilman Rojas, HUD doesn't provide any funding for sports or gymnasium equipment. It's not an allowable expense. The housing authority has to go out and procure some or get some other type of grant money to get more equipment or to fix the equipment, because HUD won't provide any funds for funding for that.
Mr. Mayor, Councilman, however, it was brought to us that there was money there
Yeah.
available for that.
But Mr. Mayor, just a point of order so we don't get into trouble here. Under future agenda items, all we can do is bring up what we want. We can't have a
Discussion,
dialogue like
yeah.
this.
Yeah, but it was under, it was still under the equipment and what Councilman Rojas
And the
said.
things
So-
that we need,
Yeah, put that on the agenda, the equipment, and then we can talk
Yeah,
and
about
the
it.
discuss
money
it.
and so
Right.
forth.
Okay. Perfect. Is that all we have for future agenda items? Okay, hearing none, meeting is adjourned.
So 6 o'clock, Mayor?
You just want to jump at it right now.
Well, I think legally we have to
6
start
o'clock.
at 6,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want somebody to come in and say,
And they will.
Marcy said.
Yeah.